Hey guys, welcome to the Mad Hatters podcast. I'm your old pal Roheen, and today I would like to speak to my teenage listeners. Yes, I'm sorry. You could be better off right now listening to some music or just chilling in your room. But hear me out for a minute. Trust me, you're going to need it. Parents, out of the way. So, my friends, I have a small question for you. Do you remember when you're about 6 to 10 years old and your parents or some other elder would ask you good humoredly, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'm pretty sure this question would have brought out some very interesting answers. Maybe a pilot, an astronaut, a scientist, a soldier. I'll give my example first. At first, I considered being a scientist. Then I specified it further to a marine biologist. I was a huge fan of whales, you see. So, I'll give you some time to remember what you said then, okay? Then, now keep that in your mind. Now, I'll ask you another question. At your current age, I'm pretty sure your parents have asked you a very similar question in a different, more serious tone. What are your thoughts for the future? Now, this question, you might understand, is much more serious and practical than the previous question. I'll rephrase the question to its actual meaning so that you can understand it better. So, now that you're old enough, what will you do in the future to put food in your stomach? This is actually a very important question, and if your parents have asked it already, I salute to them. Now, take your previous answer to this question and put it in as the answer to this question and think about it. Does it seem very practical now? Does it seem so easy to achieve now? I think not. To answer the second question, you will have to consider these. How will you achieve the perfection in your answer? Do you have the caliber, the resources, and the most important thing of all, the will? Because where there is a will, there is a way. Now, I'd like you to consider your surroundings. What jobs does everyone do? I'll take a guess at it. Maybe you'll see people working in the IT field, maybe some owners of shops, maybe some teachers. How many pilots, astronauts, scientists, or soldiers are there in comparison to these masses? The answer is IT is a practical career choice. The job market is demanding more and more in this industry. What I mean to say by all this is that often our passion and practical career choices will clash with each other. Can I let you in on a little secret? The reason there are more engineers, shopkeepers, and teachers around because these are some of the easiest jobs to get. The truth is that the jobs that our passions demand are very hard to get. Let us take the example of an astronaut or even a space scientist. To get these jobs, we have to attain high grades from famous universities. We have to get multiple degrees and certificates, which all require a lot of studying and competition. Even in the job of a sportsman, one has to be very good at the sport. They have to play regularly and get references from different well-known clubs. And all this automatically gets harder when you don't have any natural talent. My point is, if you want to live your passion, you need to fight for it. You need to have the willpower, perseverance, determination, and strength, both physical and mental. Right now, you must be thinking, but Ruheen, just chill out. There's a lot of time for all those jobs and things. Well, in that case, I regret to inform you that there is no time remaining. The best time is right now. A few years ago, you were younger and you would not be able to understand, but now you are mature. You have the mental power to consider and plan for the future. I'll help you out in the way. Follow this step-by-step guideline. Step 1. Select a field to work in the future. By field, I don't mean a football field. You can try out fields if your passion is gardening. I mean subject. For example, physics. Step 2. Search possible jobs in that field. For example, for physics, possible jobs are researcher, teacher, or professor at an institute. Step 3. Select a job according to your interests. Step 4. Check the job requirements. Scientist jobs may require PhD, bachelor's degree, or master's degree. Step 5. Search for a good college from where you can study that subject and obtain the required degree. Step 6. Check how to qualify for that college. How much marks needed in board exams. Step 7. Start extra studying in that particular subject. Yes, I'm very sorry to inform you that the hard work starts from now. And also for those who would like a career in sports. Guys, remember that getting a good place in sports is much harder than any intellectual job. Step 1. Train hard. Very hard. Train both your skills and your fitness. Learn how to train yourself alone. Also play as much as possible. Step 2. Join a club. Go to as many matches and tournaments as possible. Try to show your game. Step 3. If you play really well, you may get selected by a larger club. Or if you have confidence in your game, you can apply for trials of big clubs. Step 4. Now you can continue to work until you reach international level. You can also continue as a coach. So, this is how hard you have to work to combine your passion with your profession. But the biggest question that still remains, is it worth it? To this, I'm very sorry to say, I don't have a definite answer because, like space and time, happiness is also relative. Some of you may be very satisfied with a minimal life, a small, comfortable space. Some of you won't be able to rest until you reach the top. My advice to you is this: find where is your true source of happiness and strive to reach it. Don't sit in a small, comfortable space when your inner voice calls for more just because it's too hard. Or don't keep struggling and working more when it leaves you dead and unhappy just because others want to see you up there. Remember, it's your life and it's your happiness. Where there is a will, there's always a way. Until next time, signing off from the Mad Hatters podcast, it's your old pal Rahim. Thanks for listening. Take care.